pop-up live stream. How's everybody doing? Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I have some random food here: grits, grapes, and coffee. Uh, it has been a stressful morning for me. A lot has happened this morning. And I was like, I'm gonna eat, so I might as well, bring y'all here with me as well. Uh, Yesterday I cooked breakfast and I have some leftover grits. So we're gonna eat those. There's also some grapes in the fridge. Morning has been hectic. But we are here and we're thankful that we woke up today. So, hey Drip, I can tell Drip got them notifications turned on. Drip, how you doing today? My morning was a little bit hectic. The power actually went out, and so it was crazy. The power went out, and I was like, oh, I was gonna get in the shower, and I was talking on the phone for a long time with my family from Alaska. It was just woo, definitely a hectic morning, but it is getting better now. The power has come back on, of course, because I wouldn't be able to eat leftover grits if the power was off. So power came back on, but it kind of threw my morning off and what I was gonna do. Drip said, I am doing good, fam. Yeah, it kind of changed what I was gonna do this morning. So, but it's like 1:05 here, so it's been a hectic morning. And I gotta share this video on my community tab. I'm gonna share it on Facebook too. I put hectic morning, what we here. Oh, last night I did a live stream on the radio recalled from Walmart, and it actually went really, really good. So I see that y'all like when we talk about recalls, and everybody shop at Walmart. So that was like, what? But it went really well. Y'all check out that stream. Hectic morning, but we are here. Okay. And I have a little coffee here. I'm drinking it black because I don't have any more milk or creamer. I think it's like my second cup. I had like half a cup and another half cup. Y'all was stressed out this morning. The power went off, and I was like, oh, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, it's gonna get hot in here. So then I'm like, okay, we gotta get out of the house. Then it comes back on. It's just, whew. But I am happy that I spoke with my sister, Kiki. Y'all know Kiki. I'm happy I spoke with her this morning. Now I'm talking to the food gang. Okay, so let's see if we could do this. Am I gonna be able to do it from here? And then when the power went off, the Wi-Fi went off, the TV turned off. So I was like feeling bad for Ava. I was like, oh man, she's gonna be bored now. That was her entertainment. But Ava said she don't want to leave the house. She said she good. So, okay, before we eat, we gotta pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. Bless the handsome Ada. Thank you for everything that you do and that you continue to do. We ask that you keep us safe, keep us healthy, and give us some motivation to keep going. In Jesus' name, pray. Now, I know it took so long to eat these grits, they need to go back in the microwave. Back in the microwave. Let's see if we get up out this chair. I'll be right back, y'all. Ooh, no, it's hot, hot. It's hot, hot. Okay, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, I have not looked up today to see if there's any more recalls. I'm gonna try to do another panel show. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but I need to get better at planning out my content. I used to be like when I was back at home in Alaska, like I did a really good job, but right now it's like every live stream has been a pop-up live stream. And I was trying to edit these pre-recorded videos. I wanted to release one on this channel in time for tea, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Because the computer I have is super slow, so I don't know if it's gonna work. Hey, Annette, how you doing? We're just sitting here chilling. Uh, but yeah, I have these pre-recorded videos that I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to get them out as soon as possible. One of them is about the Walmart and one of them's for my other channel. Hey Mooney, how are you doing? I was talking about the Young Dolph trial and how Hernandez Govin was acquitted of all the charges. But it's like it's giving me a little bit of a hard time. Ooh, that sounds good. Heated honey bun. Hey Grant. Yeah, Matthew, we just got a quick little breakfast. I got some grapes here, some leftover grits. Grapes in one. And then we're late because I had a rough freaking morning. The power actually went out. And my daughter's not feeling well. You can hear her coughing in the background. And I'm in Atlanta, so I'm thinking in my mind, dang, if the power's out, it finna get hot up in here. But then the power came back on. And then we did have a live stream yesterday where we talked about the recall at Walmart for the shrimp. Probably gonna do another panel show today. I'm not sure what we're gonna talk about though. Yeah, Mooney, you're confusing me because I don't know what you're talking about. But y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen and all that stuff. Mmm. I got a little bit of Fiesta cheese in my grits and I just mix it in. It's so good. Okay, so when you have leftover grits, what you do, you add a little bit of water to them when you go, like before you reheat it and stir it around, get all the clumps out. But you gotta add water to it. If you don't add water to your grits that you're reheating, I noticed that they stay too thick. When you said rotten, nice profile pic. Okay, now I'm gonna check it out. What did you got there? Let's see. Oh, it's like it looks like the sky. Okay, let's see what the weather is on Wednesday. Hey Rolf, how are you doing? Okay, it's not that sunny today, which is nice. Ooh, I see some thunder in the forecast. Okay, the highest it's gonna get today is 80. Feels like 82. Yesterday, there's a lot of humidity in the air. We tried to go for a walk and we was like, all right, let's go back. But how was your guys' day here been? What time is it where you're watching from? Mm. These grits are so freaking good. I tell you the secret's grits. Butter, hot sauce, salt and pepper, Mrs. Dash if you have. I like to add a little bit of extra seasoning to my grits. Um, Also, I like to use a whisk. If you didn't have one, you can also use a fork. I'm trying to know. There's cheese in here when you get stuck in a spoon like that. Y'all, I had such a stressful morning. I'm glad I get to like enjoy my food, you know. But it was crazy this morning. Right, Ava? Wasn't our morning crazy? Yeah, it was. Because when the TV turned off, Ava was watching TV. She came in, she was like, Mom, the TV just turned off. I was like, what? She was sad because the Wi-Fi was off, TV was off. She was hurting. Okay? I got some water right here. Ooh, it's cold. What'd you say, Ava? See, if we had been at home, sorry, y'all, my ear's been itching so freaking bad. If we had been at home, you could play outside, but you can't play outside here. Well, they probably do, but we be hot out here, so we ain't playing outside. And Ava's still a little bit under the weather. It's like when I eat, it's this thing called sweeping. I have to like sweep my mouth. Because like this side of my face is still kind of like getting the functions back. I'm sure y'all can tell when I talk. It's kind of weird. But I'll say this. It was so much worse in the beginning. Right after I had my surgery. Like this side of my face was absolutely not moving. My eye was like wouldn't close after my surgery, my brain surgery. Now I'm doing much better. This eye is closing and it's like blinking, but it's very, very slow. But when I would go to sleep at night, they would tape my eye closed. It was crazy. Um, mm, but I'm doing a lot better. I'm glad I wasn't in the middle of cooking when the power turned off, because I'd be pissed off. I'd be hella mad. But how is everybody else's day going so far? My morning was a little bit hectic, but I did have my coffee. It's gonna get better. My day's not gonna be crazy. Got some food in me now. I don't know what it is about me, but when I finish eating something, I have got to take the bowl away. Or the plate. Bumblebee said, bless you. Definitely blessed when I woke up this morning. I said a prayer, you know. Some people don't wake up in the morning. So, like, no matter how I'm feeling, I always say thank you or try to say a prayer, you know. Because we do a lot of complaining. But if you wake up in the morning, it's a blessing. I'll be like, God, I don't know what you want me to do, but thank you for waking me up today. Mm. And then this channel is a food channel, so I have a lot of cooking content, a lot of eating content. Last night we talked about the recall at Walmart. So we just do a lot of, it's a food-based channel. We do a little bit of traveling, a little bit of everything that has to do with food. We have a lot of recipes, a lot of cooking. We talk about food topics such as like recalls, whether or not you should tip. And then we do a little bit of time for tea, where we talk about hot topics over some tea. Um, and I did start another channel for that, Time for Tea at 907 Good Eats. And I want to be, you know how they have those shows where they talk about hot topics, celebrities, politics. I like those topics and I like watching the news a lot. So that's one of the things that I want to get more into. Also, and I'm still gonna cook. I'm not going nowhere. But we have a lot of cooking content. This channel originated in Alaska, which is why it's 907 Good Eats. 907 is the area code for Alaska. Right now, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. And I haven't been doing a ton of cooking. Been doing a lot of eating, a lot of talking. But yes, and if you're looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner recipes, there are specific playlists on my channel. And I'm trying my best to keep the recipes organized somewhat. And one day I'm gonna have a cookbook. The only thing about eating grits is they get stuck in your teeth. But they're so good. So yeah, I do a little bit of everything on this channel. A little bit of everything. And one thing I would say, I'm very happy about is not giving up. So there's that. Is I don't think anybody should give up. I know some days do be tougher than others, but just keep going. Like, woo. And I have learned so much since having this channel. Just about food, about people. Learned so much. And I also have a food group on Facebook, Foodie Gang fan page. Yeah, and I'm working on getting back to all my posting, all my cooking, but it's gonna take time. You know, I just had surgery, I think 7 weeks ago now. So I'm working on getting back to all that stuff. And then I have a TikTok. When I had my surgery, I started realizing like how much content I make. When I'm like, after my surgery, I'm trying to get back to like all the content I used to make. Bro, I was putting out videos on Ava's Playtime and this channel, and that's where I make my kid content. I was putting out pictures. I was making my own graphics. Like, I was doing a lot of posting on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And now that I've had my surgery and I'm trying to get back to all my posting, I'm like, bro, I was putting in work, okay? I'm saying, like, every time I cook, I do like a little photo shoot. Then I would edit that photo and put the Chef Big Bank or 907 Good Eats logo on there. Release. I was doing a lot of content, and it wasn't until I had my surgery that I realized how much content I was putting out there. And I'm like, dang, I was like a machine. And then I took a day off, right? And somebody said to me, where have you been? I'm like, bro, I only took one day off. Right? And I was like, well, we're used to you posting or going live 3 times a day. I'm like, bro, I know I was doing the most. To have been doing it myself, I don't have no editors, no team. You know what I'm saying? I was putting out a lot of content. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm trying to put out some pre-recorded content today, but I might have to use another editing platform. Alright, these grits is driving me nuts. Okay, I normally use Canva, but lately, for like my long form videos, I've been using CapCut. I like Canva for like graphics and stuff, but I feel like for long form videos, it does do better on CapCut. So I'll just maybe have to move my videos over there and do them over there. Cause I'm trying to do them on Canva, and it's not working. And I haven't put out a long form video in a minute. Well, I always go live. It's like less editing. It's easier, and my lives seem to do better than my pre-recorded. But I see a lot of content creators do pre-recorded videos and they're so good. So I'm just gonna keep going and we're gonna see. We're gonna keep going. Thank you, Lightning Strike. He said, keep going. You got a big purpose on here. Yeah, but I can see why a lot of content creators give up, and that's the difference between someone that got 200,000 and someone that's just starting. Cause it's like, dang, you be wanting to give up. You like, ain't nobody watching me, this and that. Because you're seeing people that have put in years on YouTube, and you're like, man, I'm never gonna do that. But it's like, let me just keep going. Thank you, Lightning Strike. I need to hear that. Like this morning, I wasn't gonna go live, but then I feel like every time I'm about to eat, I'm like, this could be a lie. This is a missed opportunity. Hey, best friend, how you doing? Hey, J Dub. Alright, girl, I was talking about how sometimes on YouTube you be wanting to give up. And then I was like, oh, I'm about to eat real quick. Let me just go live. And so I know it seemed like I'd be eating a lot, but I don't really think I eat that much. Like, I think I just eat. Thank you, Lightning. But sometimes on YouTube, you be wanting to give up, especially when something happened or when you feel like you put in a lot of work, you be wanting to give up. But you gotta just keep going. It's like one day at a time. And then sometimes I feel like, God damn, I'm always on this platform. Let me go live my real life. And they said, well, don't give up, man. And then I think about the people who watch my channel and they just be talking, they be like, I love your content, it keeps me going. So then it's like when you think about the people that are impacted by your content, it makes you want to keep going. When people are like, I love your content, you be like, thanks, girl, because I was getting ready to be done with this. And it said, take us with you on your real life experiences. I do. And people be mad. They be like, can you not tell everything? I'm like, look, I'm going to tell everything. Jay said, you're a positive vibe. Yeah, I don't want y'all to go to the bathroom with me either, girl. But people be like, can you not say this? And I'm like, look. I'm a regular person. I'm gonna tell what I want to tell and keep everything private. But you know what's crazy? I'm a very private person, but this trying to be a content creator made me change. Now I just sit here and talk like y'all regular people. Somebody was telling me, they were like, when I watch your content, I feel like I'm in the room with you. I'm like, you're really talking to me. I said, bro, I am talking to you. But my first live stream was 17 minutes. I was so nervous. Yes, I'm a regular person. I'm trying to be. It is weird though, because when you start doing the YouTube thing, people start acting funny. Like, they're like, oh my God, you do YouTube? That's why, honestly, I don't even tell people in my regular life. Like, my family and stuff, they know, but a lot of the people at Ava Gymnastics, I don't even tell them. I just go sit up in there like because I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, this and that. Like, don't treat me no different. Walk past me the way you was doing before. And people always want to know, do you make a lot of money? And I think that if you have that mindset, hey Breeze, how you doing? No, I had grits. I had some leftover grits and cheese that I ate already. Y'all came here 36 minutes deep. But I had some grits too that I was eating. I'm drinking some coffee. But it's like, no, I don't want you to treat me different. I think that's why I don't tell a lot of people I have a disability or I've had brain surgeries. Because I want you to keep the same energy around me. Don't be acting different. Uh, Breeze, are you okay? Breeze, Breeze, I am a forgiving person. And if I can forgive my family, I think me and you can, you know, work it out. I don't know, we all have rough days sometimes, and this app will stress you out, Breeze. But you know what, Breeze? I've had more good interactions with you than I've had bad. Now, when you get to the point where every time I see you is beef, I'm gonna cut you off. But Breeze, I'm willing to make up with you. Breeze, you was on one that one day, but you know what? This app, I'm telling y'all, this YouTube app will drive you crazy. That's why you gotta log off sometimes. That's why you gotta take breaks. You gotta come back because this app had me so mad one time. I went on this live stream and I think I was on the panel. And people were just coming at me crazy. I was so mad the whole next day. I woke up and pissed the hell off. And I was like, you know what? I gotta avoid spaces like that where it makes me so mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be mad. But Breeze, I hope that you're not mad at me and we're able to mend our friendship or our content creator friendship. Yes. Yes, I was waking up mad. Because you know how they be talking about black women and single moms and women this, women that. And when I first got on to this side of YouTube, it used to piss me off. It used to piss me off so bad. But I had to let it go and I had to realize everybody's different. People are entitled to their opinions. They're going to feel how they're going to feel. There's nothing I can do about it but live my life. Hey, Giannis, did I say that right? Breeze said I'm good, laugh a lot. Breeze, are you sure? um, okay, y'all. I'll be dropping the link sometimes when I have panel shows. And last night we talked about the recall on the shrimp at Walmart because it's radioactive. Yes, El Chipo's doing good. I've been talking to El Chipo all night. She was up late, and I had tuned into her live stream, but I had just missed her. But I think life is crazy. Bree said, "I'm good. I just don't like folks talking crazy to me. I don't either. I don't wonder why you talking crazy to me. It's okay if everybody has their own opinions, and I have realized too." People are gonna have their opinions. Like it is not my job to go over and regulate everybody's opinion. That's a very stressful job that I do not want. Breeze, did you get some sleep, Breeze? You asking about our cheapo. You need some sleep. But yeah, this app will drive you crazy. Like, I had learned I have learned that sometimes people will say certain things to you to get a reaction and to make you mad. And it's really unfortunate. Like, why you want me to flip out on you and cuss you out? Like, why is that your goal? And Reed said, I slept all day yesterday after work. I was watching one of your videos on Instagram, Breeze, where you have like a freezer pack. Um, I've never seen one of those before. I never seen one of those, but I was watching you on Instagram, Breeze. I still got you on Instagram, And I'm still subscribed to your YouTube channel. But yes, this app will have you crashing out, cussing people out. You be mad in real life. Um, so is it like a drink that you can drink in there? Oh, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to look up uh, the news and see what they got. The FDA just recalled deodorant. Man, that makes me sick. Mmm. And there's something else about SNAP benefits, so maybe we'll talk about that. Frozen SNAP benefits impact Georgians. And Reed said no cannabis. Okay. Oh, so it's cannabis in there? Y'all like when we talk about food stamps, so maybe we'll talk about food stamps. And y'all remember, my sister was a victim of this. People were getting their EBT and their SNAP benefits stolen. So when you log on to the site, I'm some really small fun here. When you log into the site, your SNAP benefits are just automatically gone. It's crazy. What? South Mississippi woman accused of fraudulently receiving over 20K in SNAP benefits. And well, SNAP fraud indictment. Who needs $20,000 in SNAP benefits? You gotta be starting a business. She received 20,000 in SNAP benefits by not reporting household income or composition of the household accurately to the Mississippi Department of Human Services. I wonder if she received that money over time because that's crazy. They caught a Jamaican lady and her daughter got caught out here stealing folks' now. I think I reported on that story. It was crazy. They had a whole like situation going. Maybe we need to talk about SNAP and food stamp fraud. But I wonder if this $20,000 in food stamp fraud. It's crazy because I think the most I've ever gotten was like $300 a month. But even $300 a month wouldn't equate to 20K in 1 year. Like what the heck? So maybe we'll have to talk about that. Let me save this article. Now, Reese, let me ask you this. And if you don't feel like you owe people an apology, then, you're a grown man. That's on you. But I think, in my opinion, you should apologize to Angela for the comment about her teeth. Now, if you don't want to apologize, that's you. That's on you. But I think that we should be nice to each other. And one thing, I don't feel like she insulted your looks. Now, if you don't want to apologize, you don't have to, and you don't even got to say it here. But that comment, in my opinion, hey Ella, hey Arnell, was a bit much. Okay, Bree said I'm open to that. Okay, well, I'm glad. I'm glad because, we like Angela Hurd. She's a very sweet woman. Now, if it was one of the trolls, talk about their teeth. And And I know said Brooklyn in the house, and I'm glad, Breeze, that you're open to that. I appreciate that because you know what, we're all human beings. We're gonna have moments where we have outbursts or we say the wrong things to people. It takes a grown individual to apologize and say, "Hey, I was wrong." When I was younger, like in my early 20s, I didn't like apologizing to people because I felt like I was never wrong. But then I got into my 20s, I kind of grew up, and I was like, you know what? There's no way for anybody to never not be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I even had that mindset was crazy. Because I'm a human being. I'm going to be wrong in some moments. Like it's not possible for anybody to be 100% right. Okay, Breeze. I'm glad that you feel that way. And when you guys do see each other in the chat, and once you apologize, if someone doesn't accept your apology, my dad used to tell me this: it's on them at that point. I apologize to you. I said I was sorry. Said how I felt. And if you don't accept it and you feel some type of way, after that point, it's not on me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you apologize to somebody, if they don't accept you, oh well. I got the weight off my chest, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. I did what I did. But you know what? On these panel shows, and I always say this, YouTube is a virtual workplace. It's crazy because it's like we are content creators. Some of us are. We do work here. You know what I'm saying? I am not the type of content creator where I want to go around and argue with everybody and get these angry employees who say nasty stuff about me every time my name is brought up. Now, some people do. Some people do that. They make a bad mark or leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Now, if you are your authentic self and people want to say bad things about you, oh well. But I don't want to go and create a whole bunch of beefs amongst the channels and all that because it's really dumb. It's really dumb. Hey, Linda. But it takes a grown person to say, hey, I was wrong and I'm sorry for this. You know what I'm saying? Bree said facts on facts. Yeah, we gotta, there's not, we gotta stick together. We gotta stick together. But what is everybody eating today? How is everybody doing today? Y'all know my morning was a little bit hectic. Bree said I have been battling a tether sambo, and her keep asking me the same question after I've answered her. May have sparked some of my frustrations with her that I'll admit. And now I will say, even in conversations and on panel shows, it's easy to like misinterpret someone's words. So it happens, we have, y'all know I'll be beefing with people. But we don't want to hold grudges. And sometimes you can make up with people and sometimes you can't. And every situation is different. Some people don't even deserve to get made up with. Bree said it's lovely out here in Virginia. It's kind of like cloudy, but it said it was like 80 today, which is good. El Chivo, we was just talking about you. Bree said, did you get some sleep? El Chivo was up late. Did you get some sleep, El Chivo? Ava, can you hear my charger? I don't know why I don't just bring it with me when I first start, but I'm always like, I ain't gonna be on here for that long. And then I start seeing people that I be rocking with coming in. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna plug my phone on and keep going. The white one, yeah, yeah. Research, I was getting ready for work. I was like, what the hell? Look, okay, so El Chico, when I tuned into your live, I don't know if it was black the whole time, but like it's like the screen was off. Or like yeah, like the not the screen, the camera was off. And I was typing something and I saw somebody put by, I was like, oh I missed it. But I was up late too. Ava, do you want to say hi? Ava's plugging in my phone right now.
Good.
But I will see. It looks a little bit crooked, but I don't know. Oh, okay. So I was like, I don't know if the screen was black the whole time or what. Hold on, let me. I think it's like crooked. Okay, here's Ava. Ava, say hi. She may be acting shady. You wanna come stand over here?
Okay, that's good.
You wanna
That's
come
good.
stand over here and say hi? Okay, so I told Ava
Hi.
this morning I was gonna brush her hair. She started crying. I said, girl, I'm just putting it in a ponytail. I ain't braiding your hair.
I thought you said you braid my hair.
I gotta get some detangler up, cause she had my neck hurt.
It's because you made it hurt.
Come here, Ava. Say hey, Ava.
Hi.
Ava's getting so tall. I think Ava's gonna be taller than me. That's not even fair.
I'm already taller than you.
My baby's getting so big.
I'm already taller
Yeah,
than
because I'm
you.
sitting now, but I think that Ava's gonna be.
Now you're standing up.
You crazy.
You guys don't see this. Here. She stands there.
Baby's getting so yeah. I braid at the back of her hair. Look, show them the back.
No.
And then after I do it, she's like, "Oh, it's so nice. I like it." Like, no, girl. And then she was supposed to be a heat wave here. Do y'all have any forest fires going on? Look, LA be having too much going on. I don't know if I could live there, but I will come and visit. Bree said, "I feel like a good September out here." I ain't even open the door. I was thinking about going to Ross so I could take some of the stuff back that I got. I got some clothes I gotta take back. Oh, I think we're gonna do a panel show about food stamps later on. That's what I think we're gonna talk about today, food stamps. But I'm gonna get back into the mode where I have like my live set up. Everything's been super random. It's been super, super random. Okay, this is what we talked about yesterday. Oh, let me go back. I wonder if I can make this bigger. Okay, this is what we talked about yesterday. Walmart recalled some shrimp due to radioactive contamination, which is crazy. This live stream actually did really good. Okay, Breeze. All right, Breeze. You have a good one, Breeze. Thank you so much for coming back. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll be looking for you in the chat. I'll be looking for you in the chat. Oh my gosh, did you guys see this video? And then Josiah, what's up? He said green grapes or purple grapes? Green grapes all day. Did you guys see this video where these people were eating in the restaurant and then the car came through the window and like crashed into them? It was crazy. I'm gonna have to play that video next time we do a show. It was crazy. Yes, the car came through. Let me see if I can play it for y'all. Let me make it bigger. Okay, look. Bro, it was crazy. I think they were like mukbangers. But look at that. They was still chewing. And in mid bite when it happened. Let me play for y'all again. Cause it happened so freaking quick. Bro. In mid bite. Look at that. Woo! You did not expect that to happen when you eating at a restaurant. Like that was crazy. Nobody was hurt. Like they are thankful to still be alive. Isn't that crazy though? I can't imagine that happening. Yeah, so we just got some coffee. We had some grits, some grapes, a whole bunch of random stuff. But But that was crazy what happened to those people. I always got a piece of hair like in the back sticking up somewhere, and it makes me drive me freaking crazy. It's like no matter what I do to my hair, even when I was in Alaska and I was like retwisting my dreads all the time, there's always freaking hair sticking up. Hey lady, I ain't seen you in a minute. A lady said, morning, I was watching you on the big screen while taking calls. Now I have a call. I'm here, Kay. Yeah, lady, I'm glad to see you. I always know you're doing good when I see you in the chat. Girl. Well, I gotta put my shades on because lady here. Lady don't play that about Chef Big Bang. Okay, I gotta follow the rules and lady come in. But I got my shades right here. I finally found them. You know what I did? I actually left them on this table. And that's where they were. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't find them for a couple of days. Lady had a hectic morning. First, it was weird. The house, I'm at my cousin's house in Cinnamon, Georgia. The house was like battery low, and then all the power cut off. I'm like, what the hell? And then it was probably off for like maybe 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, we gotta leave the house, it's finna get hot. Then it like slowly came back on. I was on the phone. I was on the phone for a minute. But yeah, it was weird when it did that. I was like, what the heck? Like what type of power is this? I don't know. But it's back on now, so we're good. The AC is blowing. Had some grapes, and coffee. Very, very random, but I always tell Ava, every meal that you eat is not going to be elaborate and exactly what you want. And I'm glad I didn't cook today because the power went out. So whatever I would have cooked, the power would have shut off in the middle of it, and I would have got discouraged. Hey, Damien. But yesterday, oh no, it's more not coming out. Yesterday, I made a good breakfast. I made some grits, some sausage, eggs, and toast, and so I had some grits left. So I love me some grits. And when you reheat grits, hey random dude, when you reheat grits, you gotta add a little bit of water to it. You gotta mix it around real good. Try to get the clumps out if there is any. And then you put them in the microwave. And then I put a little bit of Fiesta cheese on top. Them grits was hit. But yeah, I'm glad I actually did not cook today because the power went off. And that would have pissed me off. I would have wanted to give up. And then, Randu, how you been? How you been? How's everybody doing this morning? I hope all is well. Well, it should be because you woke up this morning, so gotta be thankful for that. I had some good conversations today. I talked to one of my family members in Alaska, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. So, just like. I got 2:05 here. What time is it where you're watching from? The only thing about eating grits is I feel like they be in my teeth for a minute. Like I wanna excuse me, after you eat grits, it's like you gotta brush your teeth again. You gotta like put the mouthwash in there, like, you know. I like green grapes better. Somebody had asked me that earlier. Ooh, you know what tastes really good? Green grapes and Havarti cheese taste really good together. Havarti cheese is kind of like a white cheese, and I would put it close to provolone. It kind of tastes like that, but it's creamier and softer, and it's really good. Hey, August. What's the difference between green and purple grapes? Well, I would say the color and probably where they're grown. Let me look it up though, so I can. I think they're probably the type of grapes too. Somebody already asked Google the same question too. Okay, green and purple grapes offer similar health benefits but differ in flavor, texture, and antioxidant levels. Purple grapes are typically sweeter, richer, and contain more antioxidants, while green grapes are often more tart and have a crispier texture. So I just think they're different kinds of grapes, and so when you have wine made from green grapes and red grapes, it's different. But I think they use purple grapes. I always call them red grapes. Purple grapes is is typically used for wine, but they're different varieties. That's what they are. They're different varieties. It says, let me see. It says the red grapes or purple grapes are sweeter. Yeah, the purple ones are sweeter, but I like the green grapes a lot. They're really good. Oh, you know what was so tight? Um, when I was in Oregon, there was actually grapes growing on the tree, and I was like, "What? I've never seen grapes growing." You know what I'm saying? So I tried one. And it was actually good. Okay, a grit. Hey, how you doing? We looked it up. Grits are made from white corn, and it's similar to polenta, but has a different taste. So think of like polenta, or think of cream of wheat. So they make another one from white corn called grits. And it's kind of like a breakfast cereal, pretty much. And then you make it on the stove. You put some water in it. I make them all the time on my channel. But a lot of people, there are some people who have never had grits and don't know what those are. If you are from the South or you eat Southern food, you probably know what grits are. But if you're not, you might not know. But don't feel like any question about food is ever a stupid question, because I be asking questions all the time about everything. Cause my step grandma used to always say, if you don't know something, or she used to always say, if you ask a question, questions are how you learn. So the only feel like, especially about food, girl, we be talking about all type of stuff, and then Google is my best friend. But like, I study food. Somebody came in the other day and was talking about cornmeal porridge. We was like, what is that? I didn't even know people eat cornmeal like that. And like a little, I always use cornmeal for like a breading. I never like cooked cornmeal like it was like a, I never cooked cornmeal like it was grits. And just ate, but you know what? People eat all type of different stuff around the world. And that's why I love this channel, because I have learned so much stuff. I did not know people was eating cornmeal porridge. I did not know grits is made from white corn. I thought it was like, I thought they bleached grits, which don't really make no sense. But I think a lot of people thought that. But Hawk, how are you doing today? How are you doing? Yes, I thought. Hawk said I thought that we're talking about whatever we're talking about. This is not like no show that's like scripted. We talk about whatever we want to talk about, or whatever comes up. Somebody has something to say. We just be chilling. We just be chilling. I'll be talking. I'll be talking. It's not like we gotta talk about this during these moments. No, it's we talk about whatever we talk about. Sometimes I'll read news clips or news articles to y'all. But what's going on now is the SNAP fraud. Some of the benefits are frozen in Georgia. Yeah, it's a freestyle. Some of the SNAP benefits are frozen in Georgia, and there's a woman accused of $20,000 in SNAP fraud. So a lot of times, somebody will actually say something in the chat, and we will go down a whole rabbit hole. No, I don't freeze my grapes. I uh I tend to eat my grapes. But I know a lot of people who do freeze their fruits so that it doesn't get moldy or doesn't go bad. And I've noticed that like the my cousin will often freeze their blueberries. But no, I like to eat my fruit fresh. And the frozen grapes taste like ice creams. Uh, but I be trying to eat my fruit while it's fresh. Did you guys hear about the adult Happy Meal that McDonald's is coming out with? What? Okay, so the FDA announces a recall on 7 Up soda for mislabeling. Why is there so many recalls these days? And I told y'all about the shrimp at Walmart that they said was radioactive. I freeze food. I do. I have frozen spaghetti before. Hello? Hey, cousin. Hey. Oh, I'm on live stream right now, but the power went off, but it came back on now, so now we're good. Is the internet? Yeah, the internet's still on, and that, yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was weird. It said battery low. I don't know what. I don't know. It was weird. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's cool. And Ava was asking about them also. She was saying that she wanted to see them. But yeah, okay, sounds good. All right, thank you, cousin. Bye. Okay. And Hawk said this food is crazy. Which food are you talking about? You talking about the shrimp or the 7 Up? Ava, come here. Okay, what I miss? Which food you talking about? I freeze food to like spaghetti because I can't eat it all in time. Have frozen spaghetti before because I don't like to waste it. And oh, that's crazy, Scotty. My cousin has about 40 cats. Nope, that's too much for me. Hawk said all of it. Yeah, 40 cats. Ooh, that's nasty. And Hawk said it looks like it's gonna rain again today. I saw some what was it, thunder in the thing in the forecast? Something with a lightning bolt. I said, oh no. Ava, uh, cousin said phone, but can y'all see me okay? I keep the sauce and noodles separately. I did it. I put it all together, um, and it did reheat well. I was like, okay, but yeah, when I cook a lot of food, instead of me like wasting it, I will freeze it. I'll freeze it, and I'm going to my freezer. I got all this like, okay, Hawk said going in and out. What about now? Did it get better? one thing I would say is like I don't know about the Wi-Fi over here. I don't know what's going on. Did it get better? Okay, it got better. It was clear on my phone. I don't know what be going on. But if something gonna happen, if something happen and the power shut off, I'll see y'all next time. And then Drip said I posted my short today. Ava, did you hear me? Okay. But you know where I want to go? I want to go back to Publix. Oh, looking at this. Okay, so you know when you flip through the shorts category, you be seeing all type of live streams. It'd be crazy. I just saw this man that was working out. I'm like, that's what I need to be doing. And Bree said he had to go because he had to start his live. But I'm glad Breeze came back through today. I'm glad he did. Ooh, but Hawk said I got a tuna sandwich from Subway. Y'all remember when they were saying that the tuna fish at Subway was fake? I went down the rabbit hole. I did some research. The tuna from Subway is not fake. And I think it was some women that wanted some money from a lawsuit. But the tuna at Subway is real and is not fake. And all they mix with it, I believe, is mayo. But, but yes, they really tried to say the tuna at Subway was fake. And a lot of people had stopped eating it, I believe. It was foul. It was foul what they did. But see, that's why when you do have a food business, you got to have a little extra money for frivolous lawsuits like that. Because that was wrong what they did. That was wrong what they did. I like the tuna at Subway. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't do this. A lot of people don't like swine. But when I get the tuna, I try to stop eating pork, but I can't do it. I get the bacon with it. But Publix is way better than Subway in my opinion. But I don't have a Publix in Alaska, so all I got is Subway. But I like Subway, and even though it's just sandwiches, I love me a cold cut sandwich. I love when they toast it. And when I go to Subway, I be getting the same couple of subs. You know, but my sisters, they always used to get, I think it's the BMT or like the Italian sandwich. Okay, so I may have to try Jersey Mike's again. I did not like it when I had it, which was in Portland. My sandwich was very, very dry. But my dad and my stepmom like Jersey Mike's. You always talking about it, Hog. Dude, so I'm assuming that they have Jersey Mike's in Atlanta, right? I've never seen it before here. But yeah, I don't know. My sandwich felt dry. Do they have a Potbelly? I think it's Potbelly sandwiches. They used to have one of those in Oregon. I don't know if they have it here. I don't like when my food is cut off, even though I ain't got much here, but still. Okay, I would look for the Jersey Mike's near me. Oh, they got one 7 miles away. Look at that. Oh, Hawk said I've never been to it here, but they do have Jersey Mike's. Yeah, it's far from me though. When's the last time you had Jersey Mike's? Because I thought you were always talking about that place. Ava, so make sure you got your shoes and socks on. You say you do or you don't? Well, put them on then, baby girl. So I got my hair tied here, and I wonder if when they do this fish fry, it's gonna be inside or outside. It don't even matter because I know I'm gonna be inside. I know where I'm gonna be at. Hawk, that's foul. But Hawk, I feel like you gotta eat Jersey Mike's because I don't know if it's you or another person. Keep talking. Huh? It's over there. Get some socks out of that bag. It's all the clean stuff.
So when am I gonna get my suitcase back?
If you want to, we're going over there today. It was crazy. But that's my baby though. And Ava be like, I love you, Mom. I'm so glad we came here. Ava be the only one. Kids be saying the most positive stuff out of everybody. Everybody be so negative and love to talk down on you. But kids will be like, I love you. I love it here. What? It's over by my suitcase. It looks like a trash bag. That is full of stuff. Those are all the clean clothes. Pick some socks out for you, baby. But kids be so positive. Everybody else used to be super negative. Okay. All right. This was a pop-up live stream. I had grits, coffee, and grapes. I wanted to tap in with y'all. I wanted to do another panel show today, but then I'm gonna go over to a family's house. So I don't know if we're gonna do the panel show today or another day. Y'all stay tuned. Turn notifications on. Shout out to all the people that have been rocking with me from Alaska and bearing with me during my life. My life is crazy, and I don't even know why. You know, I stay out the way. I don't be doing too much, but it's crazy. But I'm gonna charge my phone up before I have to go. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one. I love y'all, Fuji Gang. Yeah. Check out yesterday's episode where we talked about the shrimp. I'll see you guys down in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite breakfast food is. I guess I'll see y'all next one. Peace.